Greetings. This is Skylar Saunders saying, what's current? Now, it's been quite some time since this whole Diddy debacle has gone on, and we all want to know, and it's still out in the open, what does J.Lo know? What does Jennifer Lopez, the Puerto Rican pop princess for all time, what does she know about the Diddy case? The freak-offs, the parties, the bottles of baby oil, the bottles of horse tranquilizer or muscle relaxants, and all kinds of different things like that. The different uh, lawsuit allegations and different charges that were brought against her. What does she know? Well, it's not a whole lot that we can divulge, but from what I understand is she had a colleague from a movie. Let me make sure I get it right. Liz Jane. I want to see if I can get this right. It just had it on here today. I don't know where it went. I'm looking for it right now, though. Liz. No, this is more recent. They have a recent one. This is crazy. I just saw it. I'm looking up now. Sousa. Here we go. What one of Jennifer Lopez's former colleagues really thinks about her ties to Diddy. So this is a whole thing about that. Let me see. Bella, salute. Oh, hello once again. Yes, thank you. We got Christopher Perkins in here. Please continue very clearly articulating real professional black political media news work with daily analysis. Thank you. Scott cooking today. Exactly. I cook every day. I appreciate it, Christopher Perkins. I'd appreciate at least $5 in the Cash App or the Venmo or the PayPal. That'd be very much appreciated. Excuse me. But yeah. So this is what's been. Everybody's been asking this question, and it finally comes down to the idea that J.Lo was left in the dark in most cases about everything that was going on. She was cheated on. She claims that Diddy was the first partner that ever was unfaithful to her. So you have to be very real about that. You have to, he cheated on her, so she's a woman. She was a woman scorned, as they say. Is this from the article? This is probably why Diddy has been so busy while being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, United States of America. It's reportedly been he's reportedly been desperately attempting to blackmail people behind bars. Many people believe there are a lot of calls being made to celebrities. So when Jennifer Lopez's ex-husband, Ojani Noah, accused the star of attending Diddy's controversial parties on Instagram, rumors began spreading like wildfire of J.Lo's alleged involvement. After her ex-husband's accusations, the singer and actor has been met with criticism and a lot of hearsay. People have even been bombarding her with questions about the rapper and whether she truly didn't know what was going on at his parties. In November 2024, Vibe Mag reportedly that the singer and actor abruptly left a fan event at the screening of Unstoppable during the AFI Fest 2024 after being asked whether she had nothing to say about Diddy and the allegations. J.Lo did not respond, and despite fans in the crowd telling her not to leave, left the event shortly after. J.Lo has also yet to make a comment addressing the rumors. So there you have it. That's the breakdown. That's basically it. But I want to just do conspiracisms. If I can just do, I had 0 people at one time. Now it's back to 1. But I just want to do conspiracisms. What are the conspiracisms that are present in all this? What are all those conspiracisms? What do they amount to? To what do they amount? This conspiracisms. She knew. She attended the parties. She said, "Put that where? Right there." Allegedly, she 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 was masterminding. He was the fall guy. It was really Jennifer Lopez parties. This is all conspiracisms. He was he was the fall guy. Back then, those freak offs were really really J.Lo parties. They weren't Diddy parties. So that's my conspiracism for today. Um, it resonates. It's not true, but it still resonates. It's a conspiracism through and through. She knew. Well, her colleague from what is it? She's from Maid in Manhattan. She said that she would not be the type to turn a blind eye to any sort of illegal victimization of women. Well, what about illegal victimization of men? Per. Would she allow that to go on? Would she allow that to occur? That's the question of the day. She's saying that, her whole life was in a tailspin. She was crying. She said literally, I was totally crying, crazy, and going nuts. It really took my whole life in a tailspin. When asked about the alleged reports of her chasing him down at random hotels, she stated, I can't remember right now, but I won't say it didn't happen. Very, very Cassie-esque. Very, which would take place, in the future after this. But unsurprisingly, it doesn't seem like Diddy was a decent boyfriend. I guess not. But more conspiracisms. J.Lo, she was getting paid for the parties. Like, people come in, they would have they wouldn't have an exact like entrance fee, but there'll be a collection. There'll just be a love donation, a builder's foundation, a love. I'm not saying it right. What's it called? What's it called? Love donation. I'll say that. Love donation, charity, something like that. And she was the head of that, and she took in all the money. These are all allegations. These are all conspiracies. It's not true. I'm just putting it out there, saying could have been. Offering. Yeah, there are offerings. There are offerings of money on the tables when you first come in the party and when you leave the party. There are probably buckets of money that you didn't have to drop some money in, but if you had a good time, you say, hey, here's $100, here's $200, whatever, keep it pushing. Tim Shaw. Diddy is innocent? You bugging, okay? In our legal system, I've said this many times before, you are what until proven what? I'm going to ask you that, Tom, excuse me. Tom Shaw. What are you until proven what? You're what until proven what? I'm going to just put that out there. Exactly. Dot Focus is salute. Salute to Dot Focus. Salute to you, sir. I've been promoting you. There you go. But I've been promoting your YouTube channel. I hope I was responsible for a few of your subscriptions going up. Yeah, it's all good. I know, man. I haven't seen a lot of your lives in a minute, so yeah, post that. Definitely post that. Keep posting. You have a wrench. Keep making those posts, those hyperlinks. Make sure you get those links. Yeah, but I've been pushing you, making sure. I say, he's got the rifle, he's got the sniper rifle. He's doing his thing on COD. He's doing it every day. I have been dropping clips on my YouTube. That's great, great, great. 'Cause that's why I've been pushing people. I've been pushing people to that YouTube. He said yes, LMAO facts, exactly. Yeah, but it's good seeing you in here, man. Appreciate you. Salute to you. Salute to you. Appreciate it. And my main man Pang, I know he's got the holidays, he's got the new house. I've been promoting his stuff too. But we have to chop it up, next year. We're probably gonna have to, do some house cleaning. I have to make sure we're on the same page with his website. I missed the fruit infused sea moss. I missed it. You may not know. I have to talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him directly. But when I saw it, I was like, "Where'd they go?" I only know about the blueberry that I tried, and then there's the soursop and the elderberry and the mango and the pineapple, and they're no longer on the site. So I was like, "Hey, that's what it is." I call them. I'll we'll hash it out. We'll see what happens. But I've been promoting all y'all. I'm glad to do it. I'm happy to do it. So salute to Dot Focus, true warrior, true man, stand up guy, real man, real person. So I appreciate him. Dot Focus in the building and on the check-in. He's got the salute. Yes, that's right. American flags, exactly. We're vets. I'm a vet. Are you still serving? I'm stupid. I can't remember if you're still serving or not. Let me know. Let my dumb ass know. But yeah, so J.Lo. She knows something. She knows a lot. She knows a lot. Got out 2 years. Okay, you got here 2 years ago. Okay, I got out 15 years ago. Lance Corporal, Terminal Lance Corporal. Still fed though. That's right. Yeah, still in the feds. That's right. Keep your pistol loaded. And crouch low and shoot on target. That's how they teach you. We all know about brass. We know about treat, never, keep. We all know that. We know all about that. So, yeah. So J.Lo knows something. She has some information. It may not be extensive, but she knows a little bit of something. She has to. She was with Diddy from 99 to 2001. That was like at the height of the white parties and the freak offs. They happened until I think around, I don't know if they stopped or they just slowed down in 2000, in the mid 2000s, like the 2000 teens, like 2015, 2016. I don't know exactly when. They don't really give a lot of reports. I didn't see a lot of reports. Excuse me. They may have the reports of when the freak offs ended. They might have ended in 2023. I don't even know. But I haven't seen it in any other reports that I've read. So I'll just say that much. But it's just a whole lot of mess because J.Lo was involved with the New York Club New York shooting when Sean shot into a crowd and he got the 8 years and everybody knows that yada 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 hooda ooh, ooh, as Mr. Troy Star Terrain would say. But this is still very very pressing. I just have conspiracism. I have a conspiracism that J.Lo she flew in multiple, young people of age, 18 and older, and said, look, you can come to these parties, you can do whatever you want, just don't record anything, just don't have anything, attached to you. No microphones, no video cameras, nothing like that. And keep your two-way pagers away. That was back in the day. So the two-way pagers, you had to put those away. So that was the case behind that. And while he's here, let me do a little. If he's still in the building, let me make sure I get him. Dot Focus, 88 subscribers. Last time I saw it was 87 subscribers. So one more. Keep it going. 88 subscribers. DOTFOCUS _ Dot Focus. He's uploaded various new kill shots. First of all, I see one with the pink mist, as we call it. Sniper. He's on a sniper game. He's goated. He's doing really great work on Call of Duty. So check him out. Go to DOTFOCUS _ Dot Focus. Salute King. Salute to you, sir. I appreciate you coming in. I'm in the Sunday vibe. I wear what I wore to church. Yes, I'm an atheist who goes to church. I learned from the Christians. They put it's free. For me, it's free. I don't put any money in their digital bank accounts because they're tax-free organizations anyway. They're getting a lot of money, and I'm paying any taxes. I've been there. I know what it's like. I get money, and I don't have to pay taxes. Except for one. The only tax I pay is Medicare. But it comes right out of my check, so I don't care. So I don't even feel it. So it's good. Yeah, so J.Lo knows. J.Lo knows. That's all I'm gonna say. J.Lo knows. I'm not gonna say exactly what she knows. I can only, I guess you can say speculate or guess or use inferences and ideas like that, but she had to have seen one thing, at least one of the allegations. There's over 100, almost close to 180, maybe 200 civil suits of SA and sexual assault. I'm not obligated to YouTube. I don't get my funds from YouTube. So sexual assault and rape, I don't have I don't have to say SA or RAPE. I don't have to spell it out or anything. I'm not beholden to their pockets. I'm beholden to my donors, which have given over $1,000 worth of game. That's what I'm gonna call it. Is this game? Just the dollar sign. So I appreciate that. So we got 1 like and 1 person viewing. This is just experiment. This is all experiment. I put in the title. The title didn't jump off the hinges. Tom Shaw tried to say, "Good, what? You bugging?" But he couldn't. He didn't. He never answered. He never said, "What are you?" until you are proven what. What are you? He never said. Nobody ever sees that fact. It's a fact of reality. It's a fact of our judicial system. But J.Lo knows something. That's all I'm going to say. J.Lo knows. Just like Bo Jackson. What does Bo know? She's J.Lo. She knows. She's very intertwined with all of this. This is from the article. Sean Diddy Combs' alleged crimes have put a lot of celebrities under the public's microscope. And by a lot, we mean a lot. Given how long Diddy has been a part of the industry, people are finding it difficult to believe that everyone close to him was completely in the dark about his freak-offs. A countless number of celebrities have been named by the public as possible persons of interest, and sadly, other celebrities have been named as possible victims in this horrific abuse of power case. Yeah, so there it is right there. I mean, that's just the reality. That's just truth. But J.Lo is not responding to any rumors. She's probably going to be called into a deposition. I see that. When is this? the anime man, One Piece. The anime man say Maha is the best and better than JK. I I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, sir. But thank you very much. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit my donations up. $ SKYLERSAUNDERS1 is my cash app. I appreciate you being a viewer. Thanks for coming in, but I don't know what the hell you're talking about. The J.Lo connection probably related to Jamie Foxx. That's facts too. It's the In Living Color thing. It's the whole In Living Color connection. I think Marlon Wayans was at some of the parties. He said, "Oh, I left early. I didn't stay for the festivities, quote unquote. He didn't stay. He stayed long for the freak offs. He pieced out, allegedly. So J.Lo and was on. She was a fly girl on In Living Color. Marlon Wayans played bit roles in Living Color. He was a young guy. Jamie Foxx, he had the famous what's the woman's name? Wanda. He had the Wanda connection. So I see that. I can see your conspiracism, King, and it's very brilliant. That's a good catch. That's a good catch. They all conspired to be involved in all these freak offs because they knew that they had power and clout, and they had the money and the power of attorney, power of the lawyer system, and the law system. Um, the lawyers would get them out, and just in case something happened, and Diddy would take the fall. That's all I'm asking. That's my biggest conspiracy. J.Lo is the head of all of this. This is like a movie. This is like a twist. Like ooh, really? Yeah. So this is just like a twist. This is the biggest twist. Diddy's in detention center, but J.Lo's like, ha 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 ha. I was the one. Like, remember, Common had a song called "Testify." He was saying how the song is like a narrative. It's a story. He was saying how a guy got caught with that white. He got caught with drugs and gun possession, and then it found out the girlfriend was saying like, "Would you please just let me testify?" And then you find out she's the one that was the architect behind the whole thing. So why can't that happen that could happen in real life? I mean, it happens in real life all the time. Just watch an episode of Dateline. It's the same thing, the same exact thing. So I think J.Lo masterminded the entire issue. She was behind everything. She made it work. She made it more. Um, it was able to go on for so long. I would imagine it didn't just start. In '99. It probably started like in '93, '94 around Freaknik, and then he got the idea that, oh, Freaknik, I can have freak offs. So he was like probably in the mid '90s and the early 2000s, and stretched to probably the 20 teens or maybe the early 2020s. Um, you know, this is technically the early 2020s, but early, this time period, that's probably the case. I remember they say a security sweep before a Diddy party turned up guns under the hoagies. Guns under the hoagies, that sounds crazy. Guns under the hoagies, wow. You must be from Philly or in the vicinity of Philly. Are you from Philly, King? Are you from or South Jersey, or where are you from, King? You said hoagies. That's a clear indication that you know about Wawa. You know about Iskabibbles. You know about all those different places. Baltimore, okay. Baltimore. I didn't know Baltimoreans said hoagies. Okay. I think you told me that too. I'm stupid. I can't remember things, all right. But I think you said that before. You said Baltimore, yeah. So you guys say the twos like that. Blues clues. Y'all got a cool way of speaking. I like the Baltimore way of speaking. The Baltimorean. But yeah, that's cool. Y'all are good for crabs and Phillips and stuff like that. I've been to the harbor, but and of course y'all had Freddie Gray, that whole issue. When it's that real, long submarine across the table, I call it a hoagie. You're exactly right. That's exactly what a hoagie is. You're exactly right. He said pause. Yeah, pause, pause, pause. But yeah, so J.Lo was the main one. She was the ringleader. That's my conspiracism this whole broadcast. Diddy is innocent, and J.Lo was the main one. She should be locked up behind. I want to be careful. She should be questioned. If not, she should be questioned seriously. She should be grilled. You know, OTF Gage, why you look so scary, man? LOL. Cause I'm the boogeyman. Ha! Woo! I'm the boogeyman. That's why. Thank you for being a viewer. Um, man. Yeah. So J.Lo was the ringleader. She knew everything. She knew about everybody coming. She knew all the visitors. She knew all the people involved. Everybody that would be coming to the estate. She knew about the time frames when one party would stop and the next party would start. She knew all of that, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly. No, it's not malicious. This isn't malicious. This is just questioning. R. Williams says, again, if Diddy takes us to trial, he will be forced to commit suicide. Okay. He will unalive himself, as they now say in common internet speak. Yeah, Diddy takes the trial. I mean, he's going to take it to trial. It's going to be May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. That was really racist. I know. I completely take full responsibility for my racist way of doing that. Epstein. Yep. Who else? Sandra. What's her name? Sandra Bland. Didn't they pronounce her ruled a suicide by asphyxiation? Sandra Bland, yep. King's laughing at my dumb ass. Ray J knows a lot. Yeah, Ray J, I think he knows a lot. Diddy's kids were pelting him or something, or fighting him, or trying to fight him, or trying to accost him in some way. Yeah, I talked about that a few weeks ago now. J.Lo she was pulling the strings. She was pulling the strings. J.Lo, okay, here we go. You introduced Ray J. J.Lo and Ray J can't sing, but they're known as singers. And they're entrepreneurs. They're both, rather wealthy. I mean, Ray J has a technological business that he owns and operates, or at least owns, or has a good percentage of stake in the business. J.Lo has multiple businesses. She's got clothes. She's got her perfumes. She's got her video, her album sales, all these different things. She goes on tour. She can't sing really. Like she can't. She's not like a Ariana Grande, Mariah Carey, singer. Even Beyonce singer. She's a carry the tune just enough. I can squeak by and say I'm a singer kind of thing. I'm hating hard, but it's facts. I'm not just saying it just to say it. It's like those are facts. Those aren't like conspiracisms and things I'm just making up to sound to make the show sound hot. What is this? French looks embarrassed in that video when Diddy said to him, and I quote, "It's both our birthdays today." Yeah, that's a good observation, R. Williams. That's a good observation. I don't remember. See, they're all they. Every time there's a Diddy and somebody else in the video, it's really cringy, very cringy. One is with Meek Mill. One is with Justin Bieber when he was like, he was on, they're both on a talk show. And he was like, saying how Justin Bieber was talking. He was talking to, I can't remember who it was. It might have been Jimmy Kimmel or something like that. But anyway, he was talking and saying, he was like, what, sometimes Diddy doesn't always let me go out or something crazy. I'm just paraphrasing. But then Diddy says, well, sometimes he shouldn't let brother Diddy, that's what you call him, big brother Diddy or something like that. You should be careful about the Lambos and the things like that. So I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But you brought up a good point, R. Williams. Yeah, it's both of our birthdays together today. Our birthdays today. It's our birthdays today. He looked embarrassed. He looked sullen. He looked like he was withdrawn. Bruce Wayne the Gray, are you okay, fella? Why wouldn't I be okay? They both had they shirts their shirts off and a towel. Crazy, yeah. Well, yeah. Him and Meek Mill both had on matching outfits. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, what was it, like black and gold or something? I can't remember exactly what it was. Let me see if I can find it out. Let me find it. Or it might have been red. It was either black and gold or red. I'm seeing it right now. I'm looking for it now. Yep, all black. All black. That's right. It was all black. They're seen together with the black, and it looks like gold. Yeah, I think it is black and gold. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, black and gold. Or matching outfits. Who does that? Unless you're like a family, father and son and wife, the father, mother, and son. That's about. I mean, or if you're like in a family or something like that, but in a unit. But that to me is just that's different. That's different. It's really different. You are blinking a lot, like a lot, a lot. Yeah, it's because these lights. I don't mean to. I really don't mean to. Now I'm gonna be self-conscious again. Thank you, Bruce Wayne, the Gray. Now I'm gonna be super. Yeah, exactly. The black and gold. See. I remember that. I remember that. That black and gold. I was like, what the hell? They got the matching shirts on. What the hell are they doing? All right, so I'm gonna take this for a pause. Go to BEEJACKSON 5478 on YouTube. That's Beha Jackson, the actor known as Doughboy. He was the younger version of Doughboy. Of course, the older version was Ice Cube. He is a very conversational, humorous, thoughtful guy. He has ideas on near beer or non-alcoholic beverages, fried chicken, sardines on the grill, and female strippers. So if you like any and all of those things, make sure you check him out on his page on YouTube. Let me try to get him as many YouTube subscriptions as possible. Check him out and tell him that the goofy guy, Sky Saunders, sent you. Yeah, so it's a goofy scene. It's really goofy. But J.Lo hasn't said anything, and I know she knows. Then Drake, I mean not Drake, J. Cole said a song like that. She knows. She knows. I know she knows. She knows. She knows something. Let's not kid ourselves. She knows something. Okay? And I really think she was the one that was pulling the strings. She was the one that set up the elaborate tables of, certain liquids, certain Certain whips, maybe. I don't know. Pause. I don't want to go too far. But she set up the rooms allegedly. I'm not saying that she actually did. This is all alleged. This isn't malicious. This isn't like going at her life or anything like that. So this is all alleged, conspiratorial. And I have to break down the difference between a conspiracism and a conspiracy theory. A conspiracy theory is something that could be true, is pretty much could be found out. The conspiracy part could be dropped and it can just be a theory. The theory is pretty close. Theory is pretty close. But with a conspiracism, it is not based in reality at all. It's completely devoid of being in any class of being, actualized or real. So that I had to break that down for a second. All right, so I think with J.Lo, God bless her heart. There is no God, but God bless her heart. She don't know. Sad, poor girl. She can't keep a man. She can't. They'll run up in that happily. She's got a big booty. Everybody likes a big booty. Well, not everybody, but the people that were with her, black, white, Hispanic, and anyone else, clapped them cheeks. Let's be real. Clapped them cheeks and then said, what I mean? Yeah, it's not really working. It's not. I mean, we had good times. I mean, it's not. You're too much. You're too much. I don't know. You're extra. YouTube subscriber. Oh, here we go. J.Lo knows about the wait for it, bussy tails. The bussy tails, of course. Have to know about the bussy tails. J.Lo knows so much. She knows so much. Poor thing. I swear, bless her heart. Bless her heart. God bless her. There is no God, but God bless her. She can't keep a man. She can't. She's what, 55, 54? Something like that. Still looks great for her age. That's a lot of upkeep, though. That's a lot of work. That's like thousands of dollars a week, just to keep, her face looking right and her body looking tight. But is it worth it? Is she worth it? She's proven herself to be A-list. She's proven herself to be a moderately to very good actress, actually. She's actually a pretty good actress. She's more of a better actress than she's a singer. I'll tell you that much. She's a pretty great actress. She's a pretty great actress. She's been in a few things. She's been in mostly rom-coms. She's been in sci-fi movies like The Cell, which is very, very visually arresting. I have to see that movie again. I didn't see that. I saw that movie way back like in the 90s, I think it was, when it first came out. Or the early 2000s. When did The Cell come out? $2000. The Cell came out in 2000. Very, very ambitious, kind of mind-bending kind of movie. But she rose through the ranks. She was just a fly girl. How many other fly girls you can name? Who else has a name shortened to be, said something? There's no F Po. There's no C-O, H-M. It's J.Lo, Jennifer Lopez. Before it was, that's Jennifer. That's Jenny from the block. Okay. From the Bronx. Okay. Then she had that whole issue. I tell my niggas mind their business. They don't hear me, though. But just imagine, like Mr. Troy Star Terrain said. He said, what if Whitney Houston came out with a song called Hanging With My Spick Friends? Oh, the outrage that would have happened. Not too many people were outraged at Jennifer Lopez. She might have had, like I said, sorry, something like that on a radio station or something like that. But, They didn't have her blast her boycotted or her money slowed down or anything like that. It wasn't even that serious. So I think she was the one pulling the strings. I really think so. That's my conspiracism for today. That's my main conspiracism. J.Lo was the one pulling the strings, was the one behind all the freak offs, was the one behind all the parties, behind all mainly the civil suits. I wouldn't say she was ahead of the racketeering and the sexual abuse, sexual assaults, and the prostitution over state lines. I don't think that was her. I don't think so. I think those are pretty much Diddy. He's got to fight those battles on his own. But I think for the lawsuits, the various sexual assault cases, stuff like that, that had to be handled by a woman, and she knows, and the people that know she knows isn't going to say anything, and there's going to be some aliving going on. There's going to be some aliving. Why? There's going to be at least one person that's going to unalive themselves. I'm just imagining that. Imagine that. I'm just imagining that happening. I imagine that in my mind's eye. I'm thinking about that actually occurring. It could happen. Like I said, Testify was common song. You should listen to it. You should listen to it. Here's from the song. She walked in the court, her knees buckle, saying for a man to survive he need hustle. Seen and been through struggle her whole life, made the transition from being his hoe to his wife. That didn't happen with Diddy and J.Lo. But anyway, stifling. The night up in the ATF bust in. Her daddy was a hustler, so she loved them. Looked at the jury, how could they judge him? She screamed, before you lock up my love away, please let me testify. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. The court awaited as the foreman got the verdict from the bailiff. Emotional outbursts, tears, and smears makeup. It stated he was guilty on all charges. She was shaking, looking like she took it the hardest. A spin artist. She brought her face up laughing. That's when the prosecutor realized what happened. All the speaking her mind, testifying and crying. When this B did the crime, the queen pin. Hello, somebody. It's not, is it too far-fetched? Is it too far-fetched? Black Cuddy, salute, sir. Hit that donation if you can. If you can't, that's cool too. But I'm sorry, it's been dry this month. I got one from Baja Jackson just a few days ago, but I'm looking for that money pot. I'm looking for the money pot, Black Cuddy. If you can, like I said, if you can't, don't worry about it. I'll get my money either way. I'll get money either way. But yeah, so she could be the queen. What's stopping her? What's stopping her? She has roots in the brown culture, not black culture, the brown culture. Of the what was her name? The godmother. What was her name? La Madrina. La Madrina. She could be La Madrina. She could be the godmother of the Diddy thing. We could be all mixed up already. We could be like, you ever seen what's that meme? There's a meme on the internet that shows the guy from The Wire. I think his name is Weibo. When he's like, let me make sure I get that right. Hold on. Weibo. No, it's not Weibo. Damn it. Hold on. Weebay. That's his name. Weebay. When you make that correlation, when you make that revelation in your mind, Weebay. Yeah, thank you, King. Salute. Weebay. That's it. Yeah, Weebay. It's like, oh, you know, you look around, you're like, damn, that's true. Oh my, wait a minute. Why hadn't she said anything? Why hadn't she said, you know what? He did it all. He did everything. I saw him the whole time. He was out. I saw everything you can imagine. Cause she's trying to hide herself. She didn't get indicted. She didn't get, imprisoned. She didn't get jailed. She didn't get any of that. It's weird. It's very weird. Weird and goofy. So yeah, Weebay. That's what I was trying to think. Yeah. Weebay. Weebay Bryce. It says internet popularity. The scene from the season 1 episode of The Hunt, where Weebay shows a surprised expression after learning that shooting victim Greggs was a police officer, resurfaced as a reaction GIF over 15 years after this episode was originally aired. Johnson commented about the popularity of the GIF in 2022. It doesn't get old. I guess I have an out-of-body experience to be able to see that and understand that. That's good, though. That's good. I think that's cool. He's forever going to be embedded in internet culture, internet popularity. Right? That's funny. That is funny. Didn't everybody die in The Wire at the end? I'm spoiling it. Too bad. I'm sorry. I have to spoil it for everybody. But didn't everybody die? Proposition Joe, the Muslim guy, what was his name? Minister something? Who else died? Omar, Stringer Bell, Avon, Avon, what was his name? Avon Barksdale? What was his name? Something like that. Everybody got capped, I think. Or he ended up in jail. He ended up in jail. Barksdale was you either died or you went to jail. That's what happened. Yeah, so that's a great series. If you have to look, that's just an aside. I know we're talking about J.Lo, we're talking about Diddy, but I still think conspiratorially, in a conspiracism way, that J.Lo had a lot to do with it. She had a lot to do with it. Okay? She had plenty to do with it. I think she had. I can neither confirm nor deny. I cannot confirm it. But I believe she had a great deal to do with all this hoopla about Diddy. Everybody's like, Diddy, oh, with the baby oil. Oh. This guy said he's not guilty. Now, who knows about that? That's why we need a judge and a jury. We'll figure that out later on. What's that? 5 months? 5 months from now. We shall see. Okay, who's this? Helder Cesas Tavares Monteiro. Hi, Brazil. So you're calling from you're responding in from Brazil. I told you I have a worldwide audience. I have people in UK, in Denmark, Estonia, and Australia, and people in Brazil. Apparently, I think I had other people from Brazil. So salute. You're welcome. This is a welcome space. Salute to you. If you feel so inclined to get on the Cash App, that would be helpful. I appreciate that. I'm blinking like crazy. I know now. I have to. I'm super self-conscious about it now, since he mentioned it. son of a B. Anyway, I'm just trying. I can cuss and I will cuss, but I don't have to. So, but it's not because of the algorithm or anything like that. It's not because of the algorithm. I just don't want to mess up my show like that. So, J.Lo's pulling the strings. She still is. She's out. She's not on. She's not on the inside. She's out. She's enjoying her life. She's got the plate with the little tomatoes on it. As Mr. Troy Star Terrain once said before, I got that from him. She's eating turkey bacon and quail eggs. You understand? She's running 3 times a day just to keep, everything in proportion. I don't know how she keeps it in proportion. She was able to, tone and fit every piece of her body, including her famous derriere. She's very famous for that. But she hasn't been able to fall back. She's 55 years old. She has not been able to fall back. People like Mariah Carey, got big off the pig. It still looks gorgeous, but she just looks bigger. She looks a lot bigger. But, Jennifer Lopez 55. Let me see Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey. She's 55 too, so she has no excuse. She had 2 babies. I think J.Lo had at least 1 baby. Let me see. She was okay. Here we go. She had a relationship with David Cruz. She was married to Ojani Noah, or Ohani Noah, I should say. She, of course, had the Diddy connection in more ways than one, from 99 to 2001. She married Chris Judd. Then she got with Ben Affleck the first time, 2002 to early 2004. Then she was with Mark Anthony. So this is stretch situation. They have fraternal twins, a boy and a girl. An on and off again relationship with Casper Smart. She dated Alex Rodriguez. Lopez and Affleck got back together in 2021. August 2024 and citing April 26, 2024 as the day of their separation. She has requested that her legal name be changed back to Jennifer Lynn Lopez. That's a lot, right? That's stretchage. That's not a word, but I'm just using it. That's a lot of stretching out of the poom poom. That's a lot of niggas that ran up in that. Raw dog. Some of them. From behind. Okay, I'm getting a little bit too graphic. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. So she's definitely still viable, still bankable. But she just can't keep a man. Who knows what they talk about? Who knows how they're behind the scenes, behind the curtain, all that is. She probably got real, got her lips poked out, got mad, said, you know what, I want to be the power broker this time. I want to be, this is like 3 or 4 people behind, in 1999, 2001. She was like, I want to do this. I want to be the one. And you're going to take the fall. You're going to be the fall guy. You did the fall guy for Shine. Now I'm doing it for you. You're going to be the main one that's going to be in the spotlight. I'm going to be cool. I'm going to get this white boy's money. I'm going to simp him out. Take all his cash. And keep it moving. And keep a nasty attitude. Allegedly. I don't know why so many men, she can't land one guy. And I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with being multiple men. That doesn't make her a slut or a whore or anything like that. It just seems like she can't land one person at a time. I mean, maybe at a time she lands a person at a time. One person at a time. But she doesn't land a guy. She doesn't keep up with one guy for a long period of time, maybe 2 or 3 years. And then it's on to the next. And she's 55. She's reaching the golden years. She's about to start having wrinkles. She's about to start looking like Sophia Loren. Speaking of, Sophia Loren is 80, 90. Excuse me, she's 90. She's 90 years old. Sophia Loren. Sofia Constanza Brigida Villani Scoglioni. Sicolioni. Sicolioni. I'm trying to pronounce these names. I'm sounding crazy. Pass that Versace. She looked great in her heyday. Well, that's too young. She was gorgeous. Yes, sirree. So, I still think that J.Lo's pulling the strings. That's all I'm saying. Diddy took the fall. J.Lo knows all. That's all I got to say. She knows. She knows more than what people expect her to know. She knows. So I'm looking at Sophia Loren's body of work. It's extensive. It's extensive. So just to get a few bits in, J.Lo is an American singer, songwriter, actress, dancer, and businesswoman. She can also be called the Queen Pin. I'd like to thank everybody that came into this room. I'm testing I'm experimenting. I didn't get all the views that I normally get, but I got a few, so I appreciate those that did check in. If you just feel so kind, go into my Cash App, my Venmo, and my PayPal. You can see that in the description to this particular piece. So I thank you very much, and I'll see you sometime tomorrow. Take care.